I got my piece with there, archer and parcher. I say archer and parsley. Archer and archer. But there archery as parsley. They ain't call it back in the day, they ain't call it archery as parsley. Yeah, but there walk to the J train right now. Um, head over to Brooklyn right now, you know. The other right, you know, the other righteousness, you know. So right now we're there at Queens right now by Jamaica Center and the Long Island you can see behind me. Go up, sir. I'm there. I walk down Archer. So they did over the Queens bus lines. So they add 2 new lines and they did over they're gonna do it for Brooklyn next. And they're trying to do it for the Bronx too. So they want to add a couple of more lines to a certain type of shit going on in the area. So but they're the area where most likely a lot of people take the bus to go to Queens because they're mostly Jamaicans and mostly mixed Caribbean Island people. Them they live in Queens because Queens, there's certain areas of Queens that's, you know, residential. There's certain areas that's okay, whatever. But like I said, we live in an area where, but there one area and then you understand the other area. So Carebrand Heights is where my father's father lived, and I haven't seen him or whatever. I have nothing. I don't contact him. I don't talk to him, whatever like that. But I seen him a couple of times, whatever. And I said to him, I said, listen, I don't talk to you. You don't talk to me because at the end of the day, I have nothing to say to you. I have nothing to say to you to jeopardize what I have feelings and what I don't have feelings of. You know what I'm saying? But the issue is like this. I'm like, if I could take the N4, the Freeport, my backside, and if I could take the Q42 and end up by the Carebrand, by the area where the old school is, they call it the old school hood area, and I can't deal with all that mentality in my mind because of that situation. So I have some great news to share with you guys in Queens. So my event is coming up in October, and I'm gonna be doing. I will be announcing this in October. We are gonna be having an event in Queens. We're trying to host, we're trying to get promotion to bring the Queens community and Brooklyn as well. So for now we're just doing it in Manhattan and Brooklyn, and then we're gonna come to Queens and Long Island. So we're trying my best not to do too much in 1 year, but we're expanding it to do it someplace that's more, you know, affordable for people. So I want to share with you this because everybody don't know. I have a play that I'm working on. It's called A Power Renewing of the Mind. And this play is very inspirational. And we're going to be hearing this play at Jamaica, right here at this building right here. It's kind of a play where we're going to charge you to get into the building, but it's going to be affordable. And we're going to be selling my merchandise at the end of the show. So we're going to be hosting auditions at M&M Networks for my upcoming play. I'm working on so much stuff, man. And we've been on the grind. We've been on the grind working on so much things in this nation, and it's kind of like we're doing it. Big things are going and big things are leak out, you know? And I told my homegirl, my best friends from middle school, and everybody that know me from Whitman knows that I like to hustle, right? So I like to make money, right? So everybody in Whitman knows back in the day I used to hustle, you know? So I used to make my bread to make money in the hood, you know? And you notice that, sir. You notice that flavor there, you know? So look across the street and go on the other side, you know. So 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 we're having the event. We're having the event right here at the Jamaica Performance Arts Center, and it's very nice, very good, decent seating, whatever, and it's gonna be lit. So like I said, everybody at Whitman knows that I like to hustle, I like to make bread, and a lot of people don't realize that when I make my money, I don't, I don't, if I say this shit, I'm gonna say it. I don't suck poom poom for make money, and I don't let no woman suck on my ding ding for make money. You feel me? So at the end of the day, if I make my bread, or make my money, I got 5 minutes to get to J, so we good. So I don't do those type of nasty shit to make money. So that's what I'm gonna tell you right now. So one thing about me is when I make my bread, I'ma make my money and I'ma go home with that shit. Because I ain't gonna let I think I done dropped on the thing. I ain't gonna let nobody suck my ding ding to make the bread, man. You know what I mean? So when I let nobody tell me, oh, for run life, and I'm gonna see life I want for me. But the one thing about what the world is, the world have a lot of aspects, of course, that we can live by, you know. But anything with the world there, we not shine lessons from the world, you know. And the play, I gotta start right the play. I actually have a 20, the play is like a long play, so we have to work on that there. Alright. So the play is actually a long play, and we're gonna have it in Jamaica, Queens. So let you know the details about that when we get the tune there. So women. And then the back of the train there. Lord God. Wait there. 3 minutes. Walk fast and all that. Alright, my brethren, my piece. We're there at the J train right now. I'm have 3 minutes left. We'll roll it down now. I'm gonna walk down the block there. I'm gonna chunk in my ass walk down there. You feel me? So I'm gonna run it there. J train right there, so I'm gonna run it in the dark. Walk my butt like fast there. I'm gonna leave it now. A lot of them have a whole school there. A whole school there, a whole school there, one. Wrong my blood clot. Alright, they're there for the J train now. Alright. Alright guys, we're there for the J train now. Deuces.